Hi everybody, this is George and Jake at EDC Leather. Guys, look at this as part of my blue plastic addiction. We always end up with a lot of questions about 1911s. These 1911s are ones that we use every month. We had 12 till 2 days ago. Buddy of mine needed one down in Oklahoma, so I sent it off to him. I'd only built one firearm on a SIG railed 1911, so we shipped it off to him. So this is what I got left, and it still continues to grow. I want to answer a few questions that I get asked a lot on the 1911s from rings. Okay, 1911, by definition, is going to be a single action, 45 caliber firearm. It's just older than dirt, but John Moses Browning did a great job. We're going to have a slide. We're going to have a dust cover. You don't always have that on today's striker weapons. And then the frame, trigger guard, like that, and a beaver tail. All right, you can order these one of two ways. Cocked and locked, the hammer's back. If you're building in a safety strap version or a thumb brake, you need to know, is a person carrying cocked and locked, or are they carrying hammer down? Okay, you need to know that in order to know what length to make your straps. So when you're ordering C&L on John Ring's site, means cocked and locked, otherwise not. So let's run through these here real quick. First thing you'll see, and these are going to be Springfields, and I'm going to walk you through the different brands that he has gone through to get all these molds. Springfield 1911 GI is a single-sided safety. It is available cocked and locked or not, okay? 5-inch barrel. Everything's all cool there, right? When he has and this is from Springfield Armory. This is also Springfield Armory, but when he says 1911 A1, ambi safety, ambidextrous on both sides. You need to know that when you're molding. You'll also notice a different sight profile available in cocked and locked and not. Also a 5-inch barrel. Kind of got to have both of them, fellas. Also under Springfield Armory, the operator. The operator is railed. It has an ambi safety, available cocked and locked or not. You're going to find a lot of various 1911 variations with rails. They will never have the same length of rail. We use handgunhero.com to compare with pictures. If the rail goes further down on another model, literally we voted out popsicle sticks and blue tape. There's just not enough to cover what everybody makes. All right, here's our first outlier. The 1911 Combat Commander, Series 80 frame. Notice the dust cover is much shorter. Let's get here when you can see a little bit easier. Notice the difference in the dust cover length as well. All right, this is not under Springfield, it's under Colt. John calls it a 4-inch. It's a 4 1/4 inch barrel. It is not a 4-inch range officer. Hi, dog. This one here we get in cocked and locked. You can get it both ways. So this is under Colt, not under Springfield. Let's go back to Springfield for the micro, the 3.3-inch 1911. Okay? It comes with an ambi. We knocked one side off so it would work for us. Okay. Now we have a little bit of an outlier, but one that we use quite a bit. The Kimber Crimson Carry 2, Custom Crimson Carry 2, with CT has a crimson trace in the grip. Kind of need it so that we know to bring our leather around here and then go up on the throat so that we're not putting leather over the laser, possibly knocking it out. Otherwise, it is a 1911 true and simple. Now let's get to the almost the 1911s. And this is the little dude that started this video. The new Browning Black Label 380. 80% 1911, comes with an ambi safety. I didn't even look to see if it was cocked or locked or not. I just thought it was cool and I wanted it. That is a neat little blue gun. Have not built a holster for it yet, nor have I made a stitch trace. Rock Island, Baby Rock. I was hoping that this one would work for both the Browning and it, but it does not. They do not match up. So I had to get another piece of blue plastic. Shame on me. But the grip the trigger guards, when I line them up, the barrels aren't the same length, nothing matches. One that we still sell quite a few holsters for, the little Kimber Micro Raptor, another little 380. Dandy little firearm. Okay, let's get to the one that you always hear us that we love to hate. This is SIG 1911. SIG 1911, the dust cover is a little bit different length than the regular 1911. It comes with a single side safety, and this profile of the top of the slide is completely different. Also, it's just a little bit wider than a 1911. So these two things are not the same. Now, you're going to have a customer come to you, and he's going to sit there and say, I got a Smith & Wesson 1911, and yes, they do make them, but be aware it could be something like this here. This is not a 1911, this is a Smith & Wesson 4506. Look at the trigger guard, okay? There's a lot of things going on different with this here. Your customer thinks it's a 1911, you know that it's not. So, always make sure to either get a good picture of the firearm, go to the manufacturer's site, look at it, go to Handgun Heroes and compare. John doesn't have all of his photographs up, so things that you need to know there. So your client thinks it's a 1911, but it's not. So be aware of that, okay? And my dog just ran into the tripod, so I got a little wiggle there. All right, guys, be great. Have a great day. Build some holsters.
What? What are you so mad about?
What do you have to say now? The video's over. What do you have to say?
Shy now.
Your toy. Toy.
Oh.
He's an old man. All right. Mojo's, yes, I've seen you. Mojo's always here to help. You just had our first outtake reel, buddy.